Oh wait, fuck! I actually pressed popped out. No, hold up. Oh, wait, no. Okay, the audio's on too. Shit. Give me a second. No, don't pop out. Okay, full screen. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? This is Order of Otakus. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Gruffian. What's up? You can call me Griffin or Gruff. I don't care. I'm joined by the other two hosts, MajinPing.
Yo, what's up? Otherwise known as Brandon.
And TimeToDieAWSOME. Okay.
I'm so tired right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Otherwise
we have a guest, a special guest replacing our boy Vibe. Rest in peace. It's his birthday, but wish him a happy birthday and stuff, but he's not here.
He's 21!
He's 21 though. Now he can get lit.
Why am I here? I gotta go start partying with him. What the fuck?
You're right. We'll party after. But to replace him, we got our boy Matthew. Or what's your Twitter or what's your Twitch? What was your Twitch, Matt?
Can you use my Discord?
No. What's
we
your
can't.
Twitch, man? What's your Twitch?
No,
Your mom's 69.
Alright, what's your Twitch, bro?
Luca Xard.
You should know this. You're the one who made it.
I haven't been on it.
I'm
Alright.
surprised it wasn't something like JoJo related, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I might change it to something JoJo related.
Oh my
you
gosh.
dare.
At least remember it this time.
Alright,
Okay.
today's anime we're gonna be reviewing is
JoJo's
Deadman.
Your mom 69 to me.
Can Griffin do his intro, please?
Today's anime we're gonna be reviewing is Deadman Wonderland. But before we get into the review, we gotta do a little wheel, baby. The Wheel of Fortune, baby.
Oh yeah, wheel to the
No,
side.
the wheel of
anime.
Dude, no, it's the wheel of wheels.
Let me share my screen real quick.
No, dude,
not
it's
be
the
watching.
wheel that. Dude, it's
All right,
is.
It's the wheel that keeps on giving.
tell me when you guys are in.
I'm in.
All right,
I don't want to be, but I'm in.
all right. I'm spinning this bad boy. Next
What is
anime,
it?
next week's anime is gonna be so close to Parasite.
Psychopath.
It's gonna be
I know,
Psychopaths.
You've seen that.
Nice.
So are we gonna be
nice.
doing only the first season or
Wait, or
both the
wait,
seasons?
how many seasons are there?
There's
Is
more
Or
there-
there's
seasons?
three.
I thought we were
Yeah,
doing
there's-
like one
there
season
is-
animes.
No, hold on.
I think this is a 3 season, or they were talking about a 3rd season. I don't know if they have released a 3rd season.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
There's
Okay.
like three. There's
So
3 seasons.
go past. So what we could do is there's 3. So what we could do is we could do season 1 for next week, and then season 2 for the week after, and then season 3 the week after that.
Okay.
Okay.
We could do it like that.
I don't know, maybe.
We could do it like that, or we could just
Or we could just do season
and-
1 for next week, and then we'll figure
Yeah,
out
and
from
then-
there.
and then
See how many
depending on
people
how
like it.
Yeah.
If you
depending
want,
on how many people like it.
replace it with like season 2 on the wheel. So
Yeah,
it's like season
we'll-
1
we'll- yeah.
Psychopaths.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Oh
So
yeah,
we'll do,
yeah.
like,
We'll figure it out.
Season 2.
We'll figure-
Boom. I just replaced it
We
with
are
season
doing
2.
yeah,
Easy.
but we are doing Psychopath season 1
season
next week.
1 next week.
Yeah.
Look forward
so-
to that.
Go back
Yeah,
to the grid.
Sunday also next week, so
Hopefully earlier.
Hopefully earlier,
We never
yeah.
know. We never know.
hopefully
You
earlier.
never know.
Um,
'Cause we can never get anything working by then.
That's true. That is true. Let's get back to let's get back to the anime Deadman Wonderland. Brandon,
All right.
hit us with the synopsis.
Okay. So today we got Deadman Wonderland, or otherwise Deadman Wonderland, And
Yeah.
the synopsis is Ganta Igarashi has been convicted of a crime that he hasn't committed and sent to a new privately owned and operated prison, where the inmates are the main attraction in a modern day twist to the gladiatorial coliseums of ancient times. Throw in a healthy dose of weird little girl, some newfound superpowers, and a little conspiracy theory, and you have Deadman Wonderland.
Hot.
Well, yeah, I guess that does make sense.
All right.
Give me 1 second while I do something. No. Let me open this up real quick. I'm just gonna do something that Dante does or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
So it's not just like
I understand, homie.
empty.
Yeah, the videos is
Oh,
usually
yeah,
done by
okay.
Dante. The videos are usually done by Dante, but we don't have our
Oh, you didn't,
boy
like,
today.
send it
Oh fuck!
to
Wait,
somebody.
if this would
Well, I
actually
mean,
work,
he's
if I...
busy, so he could be busy.
Could've-
So
You could have got it done and sent it to us earlier.
plus he didn't finish it too. So
That's true. He did not.
Bro, he didn't finish.
This will have
He
to
wasn't
do.
ready.
This is all I can do right now.
that's fine.
All right, whatever.
That's
Give me a second again. All right, once we did the synopsis, let's get to ratings. Who wants
be
to
honest,
rate
is
this
probably
first?
Like, ooh, Matthew.
Guest star, do you want to rate this first, baby?
It's out of 10. So
Out of 10, I gotta give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh,
8.5.
8.5 out of 10. Okay.
All
Let's
right,
go.
pick the next person.
Oh yeah, pick someone.
Spin
Oh,
the
wait,
ball,
oh,
popcorn.
no.
Popcorn.
Before you pinning behind 8.5 without spoils, because this is our non-spoil. So, do you have any like specific reasoning
Any
why?
reasons why?
Oh man,
Like,
no,
for
they could have done
example,
more. They could have done more.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, for example, like story was good. It was very
Oh, yeah.
immersive. You know, stuff like that. You know, or
Yeah.
maybe just art was beautiful. I really loved it. You know, or music was great. You know, whatnot.
It was mostly story-wise. Story-wise was good.
Okay.
They could have touched up on the artwork a little bit, but other than that, it was good. I enjoyed it. It's one of those fun rides, you know. You don't know what to expect.
For sure.
For as like a little FYI, this anime did come out in 2011. So
Yeah, back in the Toonami days.
yeah.
Toonami's
Oh,
still
was
on.
it was a Toonami
Oh yeah,
day
yeah.
play?
Well, still, yeah. That's where I watched it. That's where I still remember it.
Okay. All right. Is there anything
Choose,
else
I
you want to
guess.
add, or do you want to choose someone else?
That's pretty much it. I choose Anthony.
All right,
Hit
Anthony.
us with it.
Give us the number.
Anthony.
Hello.
Anthony, are you there?
Dude, this man is dead. This man died.
Holy
He
shit,
died
he's
in the
fucking
middle of-
dead. He's fucking dead, dude. Alright. Anthony's dead. Choose someone else, Matt.
Brandon.
All right. Ooh, I think this is gonna be the first lowest score I've given an anime. I'm gonna have to give it like a 6.884. 6.84.
Why would you give it that rating?
Because in terms of story, it was great. The beginning was really interesting. It was nice, but like they could have gone, in the middle of the anime though. Like I don't know, it just kind of got boring for me at the end. Like it didn't like keep me at the edge of my feet like it did at the very end, and they did end it a little bit weird. So it is going to be spoiling, so I'm not going to talk about the ending, but yeah, I didn't really like how they did the story because I feel like it could have been done better, especially the characters. Like some of the characters were really great, but like at the same time, some of them were just like on and off. Like I didn't really know what to feel about them. Also, one thing I did like though, to contrast the dislikes is I did like the art. It did look good. I mean, some of the character designs were very great. Voice acting was good. The music though. You guys know, but like the viewers don't know, but I listen to like metal music and like certain anime music. So like the opening and the background music were like pretty heavy. So I really enjoyed it. It was a nice feeling to. Oh, here's another thing I didn't like. Their battles. The battle scenes wasn't that great for like an action anime. And but yeah, no, the music was great though. Like yeah, it gave like metal vibes to it and I really loved it. Oh, yes. Also, in like the first like 3 episodes of the opening, some things were uncensored, so that made me happy. I don't know if you guys caught it, but some things were uncensored, so I was very happy. And then they censored it later on, and I was like, "Oh, but hey, hey, you know."
Anything to help the ratings.
All I'm gonna say is, yeah, the like the first 3 episodes, I think, when the opening comes out, nipples, yeah.
Did you give it, Brandon? Since I just came back in.
Yeah, I just rated it. I gave it like a 6.84. All right.
Since you're back.
Yeah, Anthony, what is your rating?
I agree with Matthew. I give it like an 8.5.
Okay.
I did love the animation because it gave me like some Akira vibe on some of the scenes. Wait, no, I'm thinking that's the last anime. Never mind.
Oh.
That's the last anime.
I was like,
oh, Charlotte? It gave you...
No, that's Weathering. No, Weathering with You gave me Akira vibe. Never mind.
Really?
I'm so far behind. Yeah, because there was some like remember Griffin was talking about how shitty some of the animation quality was, and that gave me like Akira animation quality.
In Weathering with You, or
yeah.
No, there was no shit. That was Dante.
No, that was Dante. That was Dante.
I think he was wrong. I think he was wrong.
And also, Akira came out like in the 90 something.
Yeah.
So it was good for what it was.
I loved this anime. I do agree though. Like the fight scenes weren't really fight scenes. It was more like talking. More talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and bro, also like, did you say like basically isn't like the voice actor for the main character like Naruto? Because they sound
it isn't. Yeah, they do sound similar, but it's not Naruto. It's someone else. It's actually I forgot. She was in Naruto. She voiced Shikamaru's wife. Tamari, I think Tamari.
Yeah,
Tamari.
Yeah. Oh, and also, did you answer the question about the anime, like how long it was and stuff? Because I'm looking right now. So the manga just finished like last year.
Are you talking about Deadman?
Yeah, for Deadman, I looked up the manga. It finished like August 20.
Yeah, the anime is a 12-episode anime, so it's pretty short.
So
but
maybe in the future they might finish it off, but I doubt it.
I don't know.
The manga didn't get completed until like last year in August.
For me, like for me, out of all the animes that I've watched for this podcast, this one was the worst one for me so far. It was the worst one for me.
I enjoyed it.
So yeah, it was fun, but at the same time, like
it was just like a lot of like it was saying like how they say it's completed. Like I want more out of it instead of one season because it doesn't explain everything that happens with it.
And I also feel like they skipped a lot of explanations because some things did go unexplained and it did go like I'll talk about it more during spoilers. Yeah,
I think I know some of the things. Yeah, Griffin, I guess you're next, or did you already give yours?
No, not yet. I'm gonna rate this bad boy 6.42.
6.42. Wow, lower than me.
6.42. Yeah. didn't. I mean, it's like there's like some cool parts in that show, but like just most of the stuff is just like it's not there. It's not there yet, you know?
Yeah, like yeah. Doesn't it feel like something
it just doesn't make it. It doesn't make it.
Yeah.
It's somehow like, and there's like some things like the art. I honestly didn't really like the art. There's like some parts I'll get more into it that in spoiler, but like the art didn't really get me. The music surprisingly didn't get me. And some of the story just didn't make sense. I'll get into the music. But it's not that big of a deal. The music was still good. I still sort of liked it, but I feel like there's some things that they could have done to make it better, but they just missed out on their opportunity, and it was like an easy fix maybe even.
Yeah, on the contrary, I did like the music. I don't know if Anthony was there to hear for that. But I said I did like it because of the fact that
I joined in like just after you put in like your rating, so I was just hearing your explanation the whole time.
Because it seemed metally, so I really liked it. But like sometimes it didn't really fit into the scene that they were playing the music in. So there was a minus in that. But all right, Griffin, sorry for interrupting you. Continue.
No, that's pretty much it. Like most of the stuff is just like spoilers that I'm gonna want to get into.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there's anything else anyone wants to say before we get into spoilers,
I do need to say something. So one thing that boosted the rating though is the voice acting was really good. They had really good voice actors for it. So for example, the thieving guy in the beginning, the one who becomes like his best friend, and the one with the sister.
Like
Yo. His name was like Yo. Yeah. So he's voiced by Kaji Yuki in Japanese. I watch subs, so he's voiced by Kaji Yuki and Owl. If you look at the picture that Griffin put up, so the middle guy is the main character. And if you look at his left, right? Yeah, left. That's the character Owl. He's actually voiced by Ono Daisuke, who voices our man,
you joke.
Lord and Savior, our man and Lord and Savior, Kujo Jotaro.
Get out of here,
dude! The man who screams "Stop!" And oh, dude.
He told me that beforehand, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and you can't stop me from doing it. I'm gonna make a JoJo reference. I'm gonna say something about JoJo's this podcast, and there ain't no stopping me."
Oh, and since we're talking about Kaji Yuki again, he's the one that voiced Koichi.
Oh my gosh.
There's that too. Hey! I can't voice that Koichi. I can't imitate Koichi, but Jotaro I could do a little bit of, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it. I did love the voice acting though. Voice acting was done really great.
I'm gonna be honest. Voice acting on the dub side.
Oh, you listened to it?
Yeah, I watched it in dubbed. It's just some of the characters just didn't. Some of the characters just didn't. I didn't like them. I didn't like what they did. Like not what they did with it, but like some of the matchups they did for the voice actors. Like for what the character they played.
Yeah, if you watch it in sub, the voice acting is it's actually done really good because they did hire some really like great voice actors. For example, like they got Hanazawa for Shiro. They got Ono Daisuke, Kaji Yuki, a lot of like really good voice actors. If you guys don't know who else Kaji Yuki plays, he's played Eren from Attack on Titan. I did mention Koichi. He does play Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. He also plays Hyodo Issei from DxD, so forth. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we? Is that it? Like, anyone?
Character?
Well, actually, before
so-
we get into spoiler, I want to say like, if we recommend the anime or who we would recommend it to. You know, maybe I don't know.
I feel like for beginners.
Like, yeah, this is a good beginner anime if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I honestly think that the story could have been better. If they took it if they did it like like a little bit better, if they put more work into it, because it was an interesting, it was an interesting story. In the beginning, it's just it didn't fulfill me.
Yeah. But I do recommend this if you're new or if you're into a gory anime. This is your thing, or like some dark type, some sort of dark type shit, you know. I do recommend that to you.
Or if you want to see some nipples, you know.
That too. that too. If you want to see some nipples.
For like the first 3 episodes of the opening, it's just like 2 seconds of each. It's just nipples, and I'm just like, oh my god. But for me, if it's like above like 6.5 for me, like when I rate it above 6.5, or no, just above 6, I think for me that would mean like it's not a bad anime.
There's enjoyable things about it.
Yeah, you can watch it, but
it might not be for everyone, but like there's some parts you can enjoy.
What? Oh yeah, and also this one's a really short one, so
yeah.
Like it won't take a lot of time. It's just
it took me like really 2 days.
I literally finished it on the Monday after the last trip.
So that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually planning on watching it Friday, but I had plans and stuff that happened. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna watch this Saturday. So I watched it yesterday and I finished it.
Oh, did you guys not hang out or do anything Saturday?
No, while building Gunpla, while I was building my own Gundam. So I was watching it while building Gundam.
Did you buy a Gunpla from Frankensons?
Yeah, I went Wednesday. Remember?
Well, I know that's what I mean. Did you buy one Wednesday?
Yes, of course. If I go, I'm going to buy one. If I go another day, I'm going to buy another one because I really want to build this one.
In another one.
I think not if we ever go again and I got my check, I would probably get a master grade next time.
I'm planning to go next weekend, like probably Sunday.
Oh, okay. And without any invites, are you gonna betray us?
I was going to go with Zach and Andrew.
Who? Okay. Yeah,
all right. Let's get back on track, I guess.
Bitch.
Well, I mean, no one's gonna relate to this. Like, who the hell's Zach? You know.
You're always a Zach.
No, he's a Griffin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's get this spoiler territory. Spoiler alert. There's spoilers ahead.
All right.
I'm gonna say this firstly.
Okay.
The opening.
Hot.
It could have been hotter. It could have been hotter.
It could have been hotter.
I feel like if they take back it was too much. It was relying, for some reason, it was relying too much on the vocals, on the person singing. I feel like I feel like he was good, but if you put that instrumental and put it more up front, oh my god, that would have been it was great instrumental, but it was like for some reason it was like in the background of the dude talking. Like, I don't give a shit about this dude singing, man. Fucking blast that shit. You know? Like, come on.
Yeah.
It was so good, but
yeah. For the opening song, it wasn't bad. It wasn't good either. But the opening scenes though, the opening scenes though, minus me joking around, it was actually cool. Good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The opening scenes were good. It really matched with the music and the tone of the actual anime. So it was good. It's just too much naked bodies, bro. That's the one thing I didn't like.
As a wholesome person like you, I would think you didn't like the naked bodies.
it was too many naked bodies. Like
Yeah.
one or two, that's fine, but like too many. Like
can handle
like-
the first two, but the third one,
Yeah, like-
oh god, get me
yeah,
out of here.
like and like what was it? Like for example, like the little like puppet thing with the glasses dude in the beginning, like no in the opening, like the puppet with him like pretending like he's to show that he's like controlling them, and like the little like line of like the convicts and like them and like their little like mascot stuff. That looked sick, but then like it would just go into naked bodies after, and I was like, okay, can we just?
They're trying too hard.
Yeah, I feel like they're just trying too hard. So the opening scenes, only a couple of them were good. It wasn't that great. Just only a couple.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why, but the opening kind of gave me Linkin Park vibes at the end. I don't know. It wasn't like it kind of gave me that vibe, but like it wasn't Linkin Park though.
Yeah, I have to listen to it again and try to get that out.
Go into like what's missing, like that's why I gave it. I want to give it more of a bigger score, but like there's a lot of backstory like that was missing in a sense. Like the way the anime ended, it's like cool. The main character doesn't find out that Shiro is actually the man in red, and then like we don't know.
Way to spoil, bro. I'm just kidding.
And then it's like they don't explain how like the big the big red crystal, or what was it called?
What do you mean, the crystal that was in his body?
No, the thing that destroyed Tokyo.
Oh, the meteor thing?
Red hole. The red hole.
Yeah, the red hole.
Well, like they didn't explain how that happened, but they kind of hinted it was because of Shiro.
That goes into one of the points that I was gonna say.
Yeah, and that, and then like the warden and how the grandpa and everything, like it didn't really explain how much like he was related to like Shiro.
Yeah.
And everything.
Like okay, there's
they did.
Yeah, that
they like went over.
A big problem for me was that they set up so many things,
and they never went through with it.
And they only finished one thing, and that thing was the what was the dude's name? Was the owl? It was the owl dying. That was the only, like, they set up him and his backstory. And that's the only thing that got finished because he just died and you can't really go on with that. But everything else, the warden trying to figure out what's going on with his prison, why did this kid get chosen, what was the red hole, like all of that they started, and they started so much more.
I mean, it makes sense why the kid was chosen was because it was Shiro, so she chose him. That part makes sense.
No, but we also don't know exactly why Shiro
went. We just don't know.
Yeah, and she didn't have to kill the entire class, but she ended up killing the entire class minus Shiro, because Shiro was her like childhood friend. Like we understand that, but why give Shiro the powers though?
Yeah, like why? Like just to bring up? No, it's got to be more.
Why did Gacha like forget he was childhood friends with Shiro, like that?
Yeah, there's so many things that they set up and didn't do, and like I'm gonna be honest, there might not be a second season for this show, so it's just really like
because they of the fact that it's completed. And the manga, like I said earlier, like didn't
it's
finish
complete
last year. Yeah,
but this was made in 2011.
Yeah. This was made in
come back.
No, but here's the thing. It could come back. It could come back, but like people have to hype it up.
Yeah, it's because and the hype is pretty much dead.
Yeah, at this point, like at this point, it's just me and Griffin already gave it like a 6 out of 10. Like a little bit higher than a 6, but like
watch the next season just to see more backstory and see if they do. Because I only went to like the last chapter of the manga to see if they like finish the story.
Because the reason why in the beginning I said it was too fast paced is because they're like skipping a lot of things.
Yeah, they're leaving a lot of things behind and not answering anything.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Even if there is a season 2, I'm kind of lost at season 1 just because they set up so many things and just like it's like, oh, I kind of don't give a shit about that anymore. Or I'm gonna be like, when season 2 comes by, if I say I'm a regular viewer and I didn't like look into it, I'm gonna be like, oh, when was this a thing? Or like, I totally forgot about it. There's so many things that you're just gonna forget about just because season 1 has a bunch of setups and then they throw it in the background and they don't give a shit about it.
Think about it. The owl, they gave him probably like the best fight scene, and he was
a pretty badass guy.
Owl, okay. What I liked was at the end they actually finished the character because they brought in Crow for some reason. You know, he's bad with females, but for some reason he can't get it with females. Ganta is just this character who's just obsessed with something, and he's the main character. And then Shiro's the most biggest mystery of all. And then you have Owl, who is the one who was actually completed. So you get a complete arc out of him.
With Shiro, another big thing was like, what makes her change to her true self, where she could just murder and stuff.
And
you just don't know how, what the fuck?
It's randomly. As far as it seems, it looks like it only happens when she's like injured a lot, and then she'll turn into her serious self. That's all it seems like.
Anyways, like for like at the end though, like the ending, like they left it with such a big cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like I actually thought that there was gonna be an episode 13 or a different episode, I scrolled down to see, but like there wasn't anything.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see an anime now that's 12 episodes, for some reason in my head, every time I like check it, I always see 13, even though it's 12. I don't know why.
Okay, can I talk about my point?
I said one thing.
Come on.
Yeah, but you cut me in the middle of it. Anyways,
whatever. Come on.
Anyways, and like I honestly feel like the anime like was left at a cliffhanger because of the fact like I think that they were trying to continue with it, but like because of the fact that like probably no one was watching it and they probably gave up on the anime, like people gave up on the anime, like they didn't like, because a lot of things were unexplained, so they just completely ended it right there. I feel like because the ending was set up like as if there's like something season more is gonna happen. Yeah. Or like at least like Ganta, because Ganta figured out like the what's his name, Wretched Egg, the man in red that killed his entire class.
Yeah.
And he was being framed for. He found out that she sang the same song that Shiro would hum. So like you find that out, and you find out about like the most powerful guy in the entire prison, I guess Hummingbird his name was. Yeah, you find out about him and why he's so interested into like Shiro. You never really find out about
why
him.
Was he like? I'm pretty sure he was like dead or something, or decaying for some reason, and we just don't know why.
He was like Shiro, and he
brutality. He just had a brutality.
Yeah, but and then you also had like, I mean they showed him like little by little, but they didn't show his what was it called, his brand of
branches.
I honestly
lick any blood from another person, and you could just have their power.
Yeah, I feel like he can like imitate people, and that's why like Crow stopped.
Oh my god! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah.
But like I feel like they introduced him too late. Like, they introduced him way too late, and like at this point, the best character right now is either the girl, the dark skinned girl that was into Owl, or Owl himself. Like that's just it. Like no other character was fleshed out. Like
okay, I get
all you know about was Crow, and
Crow's got his own OVA type thing going on, like side episode.
That was.
Oh really? When was that?
It was like after, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know exactly.
Like, I didn't watch that. Yeah. But like,
I didn't know.
But like, if you look at like the ending song, like the ending song scenes, like you see like Gonzo with his friends as like a picture, and then you see Crow like looking like some kind of security cop, you know, or something. But like it's never explained. Like, you see all these things, but like they never explain it to you, and like that's why me and Griffin said that like it felt like they were missing some stuff, and like, they skipped a lot of things. Like, I would have to read the manga in order to see if it's like the same. If it is, I might just drop the manga and just give up on it.
Fucking anime that forced me to watch the manga or read the manga is just fucking stupid, and I hate it. I don't like reading.
That's why I love JoJo, because you don't need to read the manga.
Dude, yeah.
Get JoJo out of here.
Now
we're reviewing JoJo, so stop it.
Yeah,
but yeah, no,
like, I was
like,
gonna say something.
No, yeah, go ahead.
What?
You're gonna say something.
Oh, and another thing, I guess they would kind of have been nice if they added in the anime, but the same thing, it probably would have just been a waste if it showed like each character they brought in, like how they got like put into the prison or something. Like that backstory.
Kind of what could they do with Crow?
Like
they show Crow's backstory. And yeah, that's what they do for his little special.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, I figured. Yeah, I found out another point. The battle scenes. Oh, dude, they're done so poorly. I don't know why. I did not like the battle.
It wasn't
scenes.
Really a battle. It was just like,
yeah, it didn't feel like really actiony. All it felt like was, stop doing this. I don't want to kill you.
I got really annoyed. I got really annoyed when like all the other people that were like watching Ganta do his battles, they're like, oh wow, this kid's he's got some guts or something. Yeah. But literally all he does is he talks to the people and then he like fucking hits them with an attack when they're just like, oh my god. And then he like after he's done yelling at them, it's like, that's not guts, man. The dude just wasn't moving or blocking for some reason.
Talk about the stormtrooper armor they kind of had, the snowtrooper.
Oh.
Sure. Anyways, but yeah, no, the battle scenes like didn't feel like a battle. It just felt like it just felt like, I don't know. It just certain things were just done so poorly.
This is how the anime was. It was either they had battles that weren't even battles, or they just had guys just slaughtering people.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I while watching though, like I'd rather watch like guys slaughtering, because like Owl like introducing like insane Owl though, like, oh dude, that was so good. That was good. Like. Like introducing like
that's actually good.
Dude,
like
when he was like going like completely insane.
Yeah. And then when you find out like this whole entire time he's showing a picture of his daughter to everybody, they show in like, oh really, he's just insane, and there's never a picture because the baby died in the womb.
No,
yeah, he's forcing himself to think that he's got a daughter. Yeah, so like he doesn't go insane.
He wasn't insane. It's just that his brain was protecting him from the truth. You could say. Like his mental was like, all right, this is devastating for my body. Hell no, you're forgetting this, and I'm putting in a false memory for you.
It's called Branch of Sin. That's what their powers were called. But at the same time, like he just totally doesn't know how to use his power. He just like throws his blood balls at him, but then he really has a destructive one where they just all detonate and blow up.
But yeah, no, I really love the Owl, like, because of how he was done. Like, if they just did that for like everything else and like just continued on like that, that would have been so good.
Question.
It's just that,
or even with just a few characters and not tease other characters.
Question.
Yeah. Like if they just slowed it down a little bit, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Who was your most favorite Branch of Sin?
What do you mean by what do you mean by what's my favorite?
Like with their power?
Yeah.
Probably like owls or crows.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because Crows was pretty badass, and he's just a fucking badass, and then Owl is also a fucking badass.
Yeah. After you guys fucking tongue. Basically, no, he didn't get his tongue cut out. He got his vocal cords cut, right?
Oh, Owl? Yeah. He got his vocal cords. Yeah.
Bro, they got that blood armor with the the dark skinned girl.
Oh yeah, that was pretty badass too.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't like was they could have like the main character's power, like they made it seem like it was like one of the most OP thing ever yet. Like from the looks of like from my eyes, it's just Yu Yu Hakusho like ray gun. That's just it, but with blood. And it's not even that great.
It's like it's not that good. I guess I mean like it gets good at the end, which is like I like, but like it's wasting blood while Crow's over here just fucking he's got a blood blade and he's just always good.
And like, and not only that, like if anyone has like a similar power to the main character Gonta, it's Owl. Yeah, he doesn't like suffer from like blood loss. Like he's just like
you know, shit blows up too, man. Like that's just fucking badass.
You think with well no, because that's the one thing with Branches and is like the only way you could do anything is you have to use your own blood. You can't use like other blood from other people you killed to make it overpowered.
Oh yeah.
But whatchamacallit, like, and it sucks they made Gonta like super weak until like maybe the final like 5.
Oh my gosh.
Then you finally getting strong.
And you know what I hated was like he was. I mean, I get why, but like, why would you write this like this? He was bad. He was like training. He decided to train after they failed, and then they were about to do something. And he's like, I'll just train now and see if I can get my power to be better. Like, why is that the time to train? And
why didn't he train like in between the fights, like after Crow happened?
Yeah, like now he wanted to do that. I got a lot to say about Gonta though. And just tell me when there's free time, and I'll fucking do it.
Okay. I actually there's something I did like though. Was how how Gonta and like Shiro, well Gonta mainly admired like the superhero Power Ranger guy by the name of Ace Man.
Oh yeah, they did that.
Shiro, the wretched egg is dressed up like Ace Man.
Yeah.
Like I'm being literally honest.
Yeah.
Shiro dressed up as Ace Man, and that's what I liked. Like I actually liked that. I was like, oh my gosh. That makes sense. But like another thing I really liked was the whole concept of the thing, like having an amusement park like be like a prison.
That's cool, but like
yeah, that's cool.
When they did that fucking the race or whatever, they killed so many fucking prisoners. How do they have enough prisoners to like keep this a thing? Like that's one time, and I feel like 30 people just fucking died. How many people can you have in this prison?
But you gotta remember though too is like they get a bunch of prisoners a lot, and then on top of that, prisoners have to like apply for that.
I mean, I get that they have to apply, but like you're killing a lot.
How much you want to bet that that's normally not the usual number for prisoners?
I mean, we don't know. But like, if it was, holy fuck, that's a lot that would just fucking die.
It's like, you just 30 of my prisoners, none of them were on death row. How am I supposed to explain this? Just tell them they're trying to escape.
Anyways, but like the whole concept of the thing was very interesting, and it could have been done like if done in a proper manner, it could have been a really great story. Can you not interrupt me, please?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk with you.
Yeah, can you just not?
I'm sorry.
What the holy shit?
So like the whole concept of it was great. Yeah, like if done properly, it would have been like very great. But it would have been like amazing. But like I don't know, it just wasn't done that great.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Anthony, now you can talk.
Dude, imagine a high school the dead version of Deadman Wonderland.
I don't know. I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
It'd be weird. Yeah. But I was also gonna say about the like whole circus thing. Like just that being a thing, I'm pretty sure that would lower like crime by a fuck ton. Just because they're like, I'm all right with just fucking staying in a cell for for a couple of years or something, but fucking being like tortured and killed in front of all these fucking kids.
Yeah.
Also, who the hell is gonna bring their fucking kids to this thing? Who did bring their kids to that thing? Those are the real psychopaths out here. Holy shit!
Dude, there was an actual field trip going on.
Yeah, there was a field trip. How is this alright? They're dead, actually dead people. Who cares if they're criminals?
Schools now, they're all like, dude, anything we do has to be academic. How the fuck is that academic?
Yeah, like what the actual fuck were they thinking?
No, you wanna know what it is?
What sort of world do they live in?
Basically, of like the TV show of like scaring you straight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Scared straight, yeah.
Everyone is like, kids, don't be bad.
guess so,
Like,
yeah.
end up here in Deadman Wonderland.
Yeah, like this is gonna happen to you.
Like,
Yeah,
Stay in
it's
school,
fucking
kids.
actually just crazy.
Okay, yeah. Before Griffin goes ranting about Gonta, Matthew, you haven't talked at all, or not a lot. Go ahead.
You said
and,
a
like,
lot of
say-
yeah.
Yeah, like you've said a lot of
You know,
yeah, but like you
honestly,
haven't said
because
your own points.
I'm trying to remember all the stuff that went on in the show because I haven't really like
It's been a
gone
while.
back into my anime.
Oh,
bro,
okay.
Matthew,
It's Last of Us 2 weekend.
I got this. I got this. Dude, apparently that game takes like 23 hours.
Oh,
without
yeah,
getting
yeah.
collectibles. Otherwise, it takes like 60 if you want to get all collectibles and story.
Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Deadman
whole
Wonderland.
story-
Deadman Wonderland, Deadman Wonderland.
Yeah.
Any Deadman Wonderland?
No,
Deadman?
so I don't know. I feel like
Wait, hold on. I want to say one thing real
I feel
quick.
like they went the wrong way.
Oh, if it's not about Deadman Wonderland.
No, with
I'll have to get
Deadman
your-
Wonderland.
No, Anthony.
No, Anthony.
My
I'll have to
one
get his
thing I want
ass
to say,
beat.
yo, that scene where they show they captured Shiro and the dark-haired girl, and they had him in the most lewd poses ever of holding them down.
The who? Shiro and who?
Shiro and the dark-skinned girl when they captured him.
Oh.
Oh, when he was using them as
Oh
hostages.
yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
they
I
had,
like the.
I
Hey,
know.
they had him ready like they were about to do a gangbang on him.
But no,
I
cut the
keep-
stream. Cut the stream. Are we going too far? Or
Yeah, that's a little far, man.
oh shit.
That's all I was gonna say. I'm out.
What's up, man?
Okay.
So
Yeah, what's up?
all I was gonna say, I feel like all the fight scenes were rushed. I think they were just trying to like add some like cool fights, but it didn't go planned as they wanted it to be. I feel like they should have just done this whole season with just like backgrounds and like introducing the characters, showing how they got here and everything. But other than that, I feel like they should have changed it.
Oh, you know what's another pair
Yeah.
of characters that was actually completed? Was the sibling. The Yo and his sister.
Oh.
The flower girl. Yeah.
I mean,
were
yeah, I
completed.
guess but it was so like
Like-
underwhelming. It's just like
Yeah. It wasn't
that's
as
it. They're just fucking
Yeah.
they're just their mom was bad.
Yo's mom.
Their mom was an
a
asshole.
bitch.
I think she was just
Fucking
actually
take
fucking
the
crazy.
flower
Like
and
how
instead of their
Yeah,
child.
Like she was insane.
like
Like
she's fucking I think
like,
she's just
how would
fucking
you-
stupid.
yeah, like
Buy
like,
another
during
one,
that,
dumbass.
during that event, like why would you go for a flower over your own daughter?
And then the daughter's like favorite flowers are the ones that her mother took instead of her.
I'd go for a random fucking human being over my fucking PC, which is probably like one of my more valuable things, you know? I'd just try to save a random human being. But she's just like, flowers, I cannot buy another flower. I could buy another daughter though. Like, no you can't, you dumbass. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Her daughter survived.
And then her daughter survived, which is fucking hilarious, I thought.
It's hilarious as shit. It's like as soon as she walks outside the
Just
greenhouse,
fucking-
like,
Yeah, it's just
Smacked.
boom. It's just
Dead.
goodbye. You
Karma's
know?
a bitch, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like-
pretty much.
do you think they can make an abridged version of like Deadman Wonderland?
Oh, they probably
Yeah.
have. They probably
It's
have.
not that long of an episode.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
Dude. freaking okay. The warden though gave me prison school vibes.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Warden
The
was awesome, by the way.
Big rack, yeah. The freaking big rack, and then just like, it's just, you guys are pieces of trash and scum. You only listen to me. Oh my gosh, that was so.
These
funny.
guys actually were pieces of trash.
And that was another cliffhanger. Was at the end. She's like, "All right, I've set my trap in place."
Yeah, and
don't
like,
know anything.
And like also another thing that was like was like she figured out exactly what was going on, and I think from like what I can deduce, like she's probably gonna make like someone be like a branch of sin, like because remember it's like these people have the potential to be branch of sin, but like not really. So she's like, hey, capture one of these, and we might turn these guys into branch of sin. And I think like she's planning on having that person be like a spy or something. That's what I'm thinking. Or they be like an informative. But yeah, dude, that warden though, that's so funny. Like in the beginning, like the dude was like, hey, she's like, yeah, she's like, any questions? And the guy's just like, hey, what's your cup size? He goes, and she just straight up just G.
I was like, oh, okay.
And then my eyes went like up, down as she walked. I was like, oh, gee, okay, I see.
I forgot to say this, but like I forgot to say this when we were like actually talking about like the season 2. The reason, I'm pretty sure there's like 2 big reasons why there is no season 2 yet. One of the reasons was when it released, I don't know if it was the manga or the anime, either one. When it released in Japan, I'm pretty sure what I heard was no one liked it in Japan, and it was just fucking trash, and no one liked it. But everybody in America fucking, or like anywhere else in the world, they really liked it. So they're like, oh, why the fuck is there no season 2? But no one in Japan, which is all that really matters to the anime people, they didn't like it at all. And then the second reason was, I'm pretty sure the what is it, like the production house or whatever, like what's Trigger? Yeah, the people that fucking made it, the company, not the like the writers, but the company that made the anime.
The studio?
Yeah, the studio went bankrupt. So like they actually like went out of business and shit. Yeah. And they have to, if Deadman wants to be season 2, another studio is gonna have to pick them up. Yeah. So like that's why there's no season 2.
Talking about a different anime, but
it does kind of suck.
Yeah, talking about a different anime though. If anyone's watched 7 Deadly Sins,
no, studio changes. Speaking of.
Yeah, have you seen the latest season? Oh, like, okay, it's not bad.
The art is so good. It's not
bad, but like the art is like terrible.
Yeah.
Like the animations, like blood is censored out. Like, oh my gosh, dude! Like everything, like it went downhill, and the reason why was because they did a studio change because of the fact that like. The original studio that made 7 Deadly Sins, or that animated 7 Deadly Sins, decided to drop the series. However, a different studio decided to pick it up, but the original studio had such a high budget for the anime because they pretty much hired some of the best voice actors and actresses ever for the anime, and like you can already tell by the animation quality, it's very different. But like the latest season, I think it's called season 3.
Yeah, season 3. This one, because the first
season 3. Oh, dude, it was 4. So bad. Like they did keep the same voice actors, but the problem was they were at a lower budget. So like that also is like a big thing to factor in anime.
Studio changes have ruined anime. That's why a lot of people are scared of season 4 of Attack on Titan, because they're doing a studio change.
Same thing with One Punch Man. That studio change. I mean, the animation wasn't bad, but everybody thinks
it was okay. For One Punch Man, I actually liked season 2.
I think the problem most people had was a writer type thing, like just the writing of it.
it wasn't as bad as Seven Deadly Sins. That one was so bad. Oh my gosh! Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I completely dropped the anime and I continued and I just read the manga instead, which is now complete.
I hear it's pretty good
been
though.
Doing a lot.
Yeah, the manga is popping. I loved it. I don't want to spoil anything, but I did spoil. I did drop
like
huge
2 animes for me because
no, I dropped. Dude, I dropped 2. No, I dropped 1 big spoil for Seven Deadly Sins, and Griffin was like, "All right, you spoil another thing, I'm kicking out of my server."
Yeah, no,
this is another server.
For me, you spoiled Seven Deadly Sins some spots. You spoiled Dragon Ball Super for me.
How?
And there was one other anime you spoiled for me that I was watching.
Pretty much in our little group of friends, I'm spoil king because I like to go ahead. But anyways,
but you just dropped it out of nowhere.
How did I? Well, yeah, because it just happens. Like I just happened to read it, and I have to tell someone. Like I can't keep it in.
But you're literally like, we're literally talking about something completely different, and then you look at me and you're like, "Oh, by the way, this happened in the anime." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
If you want, like, I could literally drop like one of the biggest spoils.
All right, so back to Deadman Wonderland, but still about studios.
Such a bitch.
I think like the art in this was actually kind of lazy. But
really,
like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Some of the art is lazy or mediocre, but like when it was mediocre, they try to do some weird, cool shots, but the art was just like it just couldn't keep up with it. So I felt like there's this one shot when the camera's circling around Ganta, and it's just he looks so bad. Like it's a cool shot, but like. The art is just still like it's just not that good.
What I meant by art was good in the very beginning of the podcast, like during the non-spoils, was the character designs. I did like the design.
I do like character designs.
Crow was like so badass.
Crow looks badass. Owl looked like a sweet little thing. No, like one of the most kindest person you could ever meet. Turns out like he's completely insane, and I really love that.
And they did that, and he looked pretty natural in insane state.
Yeah, like the designs for the characters wasn't bad. I honestly think like for the manga, like the manga artist did design the characters, so they did look good. The problem was when the studio was animating it. That was the biggest.
They couldn't keep up with this amazing designs.
But yeah, does anyone want to say another few things before we let Griffin rant about Ganta? Because I actually want to hear him rant.
Small rant.
You're a big R. That's what you are.
Whoa.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm a big rant.
Okay, so
you're my big rant stressing.
That made little no sense, but does anyone have any
it's not
points?
That big. Yeah.
Anyone have any last points, but like before Griffin actually goes off on him? Anyone?
Nope.
No, sold to me
ranting.
Okay,
Griffin, it's your time to shine.
I'm gonna say this right off the bat. This is obvious. I think he's fucking annoying. He's fucking annoying. Especially as English dubbed actor. I get where his actor is good in, but as a main character, I don't think he should be a main character for an anime like this. He's too annoying. He's too niche to be the main character, his dubbed actor. Second thing, I feel too forced that like I'm supposed to be rooting for this guy. I feel like I'm too forced. Like obviously I'm not gonna like be like, nah, fuck this guy. I don't want him. I want him to be in jail. Like obviously no. He was fucking framed. So like I'm not gonna be like that fucking dick and be like, no, stay in jail. So and I feel too forced because like he's just annoying. He just cries all the time. And like I try to stay away from like hating that sort of annoying type character, but like it's just like it was too much. He went from in so many episodes, he went from wanting to fucking die because of what he's doing, and then immediately after being like, I want to live, and I was just like, what the fuck are you like?
Even,
this
like,
stupid writing.
Yeah.
Didn't they even like kind of like show, because like after he like after he beat Yo's sister, like he was like, I want to be a dick, fuck all y'all. Next episode, oh wait, I'm being nice and pathetic again. I changed my character again.
Yeah, it's like
character,
stick to something, man.
Yeah,
Say I want to die. Want to die.
Gonzo, his character was so pathetic. I hated the main character. I'm gonna be completely honest. Gonzo was just like, he was such a pathetic character because like he would literally just be like, I can't do anything. Save me, Shiro, and that's just literally what happened. And then in the end, he's just like, oh, I'm weak and I'm pathetic. I guess I gotta go train. Oh, finally, after like 16 episodes later, like finally, like, oh my gosh. And not only that, like, oh, dude, the dude is so like I hate it how like they're like, oh yeah, this man, like how Shiro explained it, how the character was brought up, like, because like, yeah, he's weak, but the best point about him is that he's very persevering. Like, he doesn't give up. And like, I rarely saw that happen. Like, most of the time, he's like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why he was such a big deal to the rebellion. Like, there was people with more useful powers in the rebellion, but when in that one episode where he's just like, I'm not doing this, I'm getting the fuck out, and everyone's just like, damn. They're just like, damn, we really needed him. It's like, no, you don't. All he does is shoot blood. You got fucking Owl that can pretty much do that. And like with landmines even. Like fucking, he's not that important in this whole thing. I just did not really like him. Because he's, and it just didn't help that his English voice actor was kind of just like, not really meant to be in this show.
In subbed, he kind of sounds like Naruto. Not gonna lie, kind of sounds like Naruto. So like, the voice actors did a good job in this. It's just, oh, dude, the characters themselves were so trash.
Yeah,
like, Gonzo being like the worst one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Let's refer to my thing.
The type of characters I really hate is like Gonzo, like those really, really like pathetic characters. Like I'm fine with them being like pathetic in the beginning, and then they develop into being more like of a better character. That's fine. That's perfect. But like Gonzo, like in the anime at least, I don't know how he becomes in the manga, but like he's so pathetic. Like that's the only word I can use to describe it. Like, so like he's just pathetic like
the whole way through.
Yeah, pretty much. And so I was just like, I don't like this. Like, and like not only that, like he kind of gave me like the main character from Evangelion vibes, but like even then
he's sort of
the main character from Evangelion is a better character than Gonzo, in my opinion, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
I really did not like the main character from Evangelion.
That's why I felt forced to fucking like him, man, because like he went through a bunch of shit, but like still, even at that, like, come on, man, stick to something. Like going back and forth from I want to die, no, I'm gonna live and avenge my friends. Like, choose something and stick to it. If he stuck to the first time he said I want to die, and then he's like, no, I want to live, and then he started building even more, he just went back to that.
He is too, because remember the part where Shiro grabs the chip that they're trying to get it to the media,
yes,
throws it, and it blew up, right?
Blows up.
So if it's a chip, it won't make a strong enough explosion like that.
Yeah.
Like, notice how big that was.
Obviously, she was right. Like, maybe not be like
No.
That fucking mad.
No. To defend them though, to defend the studio though on that, to defend the anime though, they did. So when the guy was, remember how one of the guys like died burning?
Yeah.
And that's what caused the explosion. It wasn't him. He fell down next to flammable material. And it just so happened that during that time when Shiro threw the chip, the place was about to explode.
Didn't seem like it.
Didn't the dude that betrayed them say it was like an explosive though?
It was a bomb, yes.
Yeah, it was a bomb.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I guess you could have said that, but yeah. I just like.
I feel like if you throw a time bomb in a fire, it's gonna be a big explosion. But if it's a chip the size of like the length of like your pointer finger, I don't think it should be that big of an explosion. Like that fire is trying to go out through the door and blow the door open.
I mean, it's anime, so
Yeah.
But like, anyways, yeah, this anime, like, now that I think about it, and now that the more I talk about it, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't watch it, guys.
That's why I only said beginners and gory people that like gore.
Yeah, it's just, I don't even think that this is a good beginning anime too, because like,
I guess you want good stuff to get you hooked into anime.
Yeah, to get you hooked. Yeah, I don't know. Deadman Wonderland wasn't great at all. Like the more I talk about it, like I think I'm gonna just drop my score to like a 5. Yeah, I think I'm dropping my score to a 5. It wasn't great.
Just for my enjoyment, I'm keeping it still at.
There's just still like some really cool things about it, but like.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I might even drop it too.
I liked it.
I feel like 5 and up is something to enjoy. 5 and below is just like no, you know.
Yeah, like it was good. No,
there's like some parts that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
it's just there's so many.
There were like fun.
So many flaws.
Yeah.
So many flaws. Like
if there's a season 2, maybe
I'd watch it.
But like now that I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a season 2, it's just that much bad. That's much worse. As an anime, as a manga, obviously there's more.
No,
if they did this, you just keep going. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean,
ended last year.
Are we done? Yeah. Are we done with the spoiler? Maybe you want to go to waifu.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for waifu.
The waifu list.
Or not waifu. Oh, sorry, I like to say best girl because waifu is best weird sometimes, and people think, but best girl is like, oh, it's just the best girl, you know?
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you. All right, best girl, let's go.
Oops. Waifu
list. I'm ready. I'm on your stream. I'm fucking ready.
Dude, Warden is here.
Hold up. Come on, man. You keep doing this. Oops, no, just change it. Fuck.
Another stream.
Alright, there you go.
Alright. Best girl.
Best girl. Deadman Wonderland. Alright, first one is this little shit.
D.
Wait, who?
It's the little girl Undertaker.
Yeah, she's a D. She's a D.
Alright, this one
S. She's an S.
I'm saying S right away.
Yeah. She's an S, yeah.
Boom.
She's an S.
The assistant?
This is the assistant.
Yeah, assistant. She's like
I'm going A.
B.
Man.
She's a B for me. She wasn't like
Matt, what you saying?
Put your input on
yeah, Matt, come on. A. That's 2 A's.
That's 2 A's and 2 B's.
2 A's and 2 B's. What we could do is we could roll a die.
No, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to A.
Yeah.
Warden
Warden is an S tier. Yeah, Warden
we're sticking
is an
with
S
an A
tier.
with this one.
It's from her rack.
This one.
You can't even say much about this one because she wasn't even alive that long.
I just want to add her in to fucking troll. Yeah, this one.
She's a C. She's a C.
But what about the character that she could have been?
I'd say a B because she was average.
Yeah, she was average.
Yeah.
B's average.
Which one's that?
This is the sister. Yo,
The
sister.
sister is. I think she's like a. I go
I'd
with
say
a C
C.
or B.
I go
She's
C.
like a C or a B. I'd say C.
She'd
I'd say
fucking
B.
kill you. And
Shiro.
that's a pretty negative thing. Shiro B.
S.
Like no, she's like she had the qualities to be an S, but like she really wasn't
Fine,
an S.
A.
It's-
She's an A.
I say like an A or a B for me. I'm fine with
Matt?
either or.
I go
I'm
B.
fine with either or. B.
B.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, there we go.
Boom. Easy.
Dude,
Girl
yeah.
tier list. Best girl.
dude, but that G cup though.
Ugh, the fucking
Get the
the
fuck out of here,
warden.
bro.
The warden is the only one that's kind of viable, other than like this girl. But she's the only one
Yeah.
viable because she's a warden, you know, and she's trying to do the right
Yeah.
thing and see like, oh, what's going on? There's secret stuff.
Trying to do the
I'm-
great thing.
I am a
She
warden of
literally
a
cut a prisoner.
a prison. How is that bad? Huh?
Dude,
She literally almost killed a prisoner and
like-
gave
but
zero
like,
fucks.
dude,
Follows
dude,
law.
but then
Unlike
dude,
these
but-
people.
the freaking warden though. Like, I'm so sad she wasn't in the opening.
If she was also she should have
damn
had she had her story. There should have been more about her story. Not her story, but like the story that she was like pursuing the whole.
The
I'm so
promoter.
mad. I'm
Gee.
so mad the warden wasn't in the
Okay.
opening. Like she wasn't in the opening. Like she was, but not the way I wanted. You know, not the way I
Alright, yeah,
wanted.
you
I
fucking-
wanted to. I
Fucking
wanted to. I wanted
pervert.
to see. I wanted to see pink dots. Okay, and I didn't get to see
Fucking
pink dots.
pervert.
Wait, no, wasn't she technically like the head of security, not the warden?
I mean, she was
Doesn't
called
matter.
the
Wait,
warden.
The actual
Doesn't-
warden was like the old guy.
No,
Shiro's
he was-
grandfather.
He's the
Oh,
owner.
what? He's yeah.
No,
I think so.
He's the.
I'm
he's the
pretty
owner.
sure she was called the warden, so
No.
I'm pretty sure she's the warden.
She's the warden. Yeah, she's the warden.
Warden,
Anyways,
warden review.
Let me see.
dude. Speaking of the warden, though, dude, that tights episode. Oh, dude, that was.
Oh, wait,
Oh, when they
Uh,
snuck
mwah.
in,
Oh, dude, that was pretty
they
good. That was
snuck
pretty
into
good.
the promoters.
That was pretty good. Yeah, they
Another
made that.
They didn't. The promoter was trying to sell like powers for the military, whatever.
Oh my gosh, I hated the promoter. Oh, that's
Yeah.
another character I hated.
Promoter
Like,
was she was a shitty lawyer.
no,
worst lawyer.
no.
Who even
like,
gave her
like-
permission to be like given to him?
okay, so the promoter was a character that you're supposed to hate, and they did pretty good at that. Like on that point, I liked him, but I just hate him. Yeah, I think. Well, for me, I'm done with
Yeah,
all that.
warden.
Yeah, I think I finished everything.
It
Yeah,
says
yeah, she's the
warden
warden.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Anyways,
But yeah, I think
I'm done with all my
that's
points.
yeah. I'm pretty
so-
much done.
I think
I'm-
we hit all the points.
At the end, right now, I'm gonna move my score down to a 5.994. Boom.
Me, it's just flat 5.
Flat 5.
Mine's
Okay.
a 8, flat 8.
Flat 8.
I'm still 8.5. I
Still
like it.
8.5. Alright, okay. Sticking with it, I get it. Alright, well. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next week for what was it? Psychopath. Season 1.
And yeah, and if you guys want to stick around for spoilers, for those that haven't been able to, you guys can watch along with us.
You
Like,
can watch
just watch
Psychopaths.
it.
Start watching
Yeah.
Psychopaths right now. You can
And
stay
then-
for spoiler.
yeah.
I don't know why you're here right
Yeah.
now if you haven't watched spoiler on this channel
Dude,
yet.
I think we should
I'm
put
signed
this
up
in the
for it.
beginning, though.
We might be able to put this in the beginning.
Yeah, we should. we
We should talk about this in the beginning
Yeah, we should.
when we actually choose the anime. I
Yeah,
think we have. It's just this time we kind of forgot to, but whatever.
yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Go
That
fuck
was
yourself.
See ya. What the fuck, Anthony, dude? Anthony, why do you keep doing this? Is this to me or the audience? Because if it's to the audience, they're here to watch us, and
I'm doing it to you.
they're spending their own time. Oh,
And Matthew, and you better cut the stream fast before I talk about what Matthew did.
Oh shit! I'm stopping.
Anyway.